Ask me how I'm feeling.
How are you feeling?
Frustrated. Very frustrated.
Oh dear, he's feeling frustrated, Joseph.
I am frustrated, and I'm sorry, I don't want to be banging on about the old van and the conversion, but I'm going to bang on about the van and the conversion, such as the conversion is, but more about that in a minute. You are off, aren't you?
Well, we're just going to pop to the park.
Yes. So what will happen is they're going to lock the gates where I've parked the van, so I'll park my van back at yours and walk back afterwards.
Okay.
And meet you down the park.
All right then.
Nice to see you, Joe.
Say bye-bye.
Say goodbye,
bye.
Joe.
Goodbye.
Fleeting visit. He's like waving, not quite sure.
He wants the microphone.
I know.
Come on, let's go to the park.
I'll see you in a minute. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to meet up with the lovely Julia and get rid of my frustrations. So, why am I frustrated? Here's my lovely van. Here it is. You've seen it before. It's a lovely van. There it is. Look. Got to be quick because they're going to lock the gates apparently, because we're not supposed to park here. But it's a great place to be able to walk around the van a few times and give you a demo of one of the, well, to give you a talk about one of the issues that I've got. Oh, here comes a man in his white car who might be locking the gates, which is going to be a bit of a problem. Anyway, this is my 10-minute daily and I've already wasted a minute and a half of it. So this morning I was getting ready. I need my hand free here to do this. To pull out, sorry, my van's a bit of a mess at the moment, to pull out the insides, the bunk, and this whole compartment. I wanted to pull that out and make it open again. Oh, the right van, oh, there he is. He's coming around here. I wanted to make it open again so that, in my last video, I talked about the little units that I could put in there. And so I was about to do this and I thought, oh yeah, this can come out quite easy. I was a bit worried about how it would come out, and it does seem to be quite, oh hello. No, a lady just went past who's going to lock the gate. Apparently, she said she's going to lock it in 10 minutes. Just there.
Yeah.
I mean, I could lock it for you if it's just a click.
Yes, all it is a click.
Oh, well, I'll do that for...
Pull your chain across.
Yes.
You just click it.
Brilliant. Okay.
We keep it locked.
Yeah, you don't want people in.
No.
I understand. We'll click it for you.
Thank you.
No problem. I'm going to click the lock. Oh, you're back.
Yeah, because I was just checking everything was okay.
Yeah, no, it was all right. The man in the white, is Joe all right? He looks like he's
Yeah, he's refusing to walk. So.
He's what? Refusing to walk? Come here, Joe. Are you refusing to walk? Come on in. Uh-oh.
Are you going to get up then? Only if I'm going to be carried.
Oh dear. Back to the van. So here's my dilemma, folks. I can get the stuff out. That seems to be quite easy. Whew. But how do I attach the new stuff to the van? You see, this has been a bit of a clever design, because when they put this together, hang on, this is all a bit gash, isn't it? When they put this together on the inside here, it's not actually bolted to the van at all, but it is glued, and there's a sort of wooden frame. So that's quite handy. It's very secure, and it's professionally done by the same team, I was told, that fit out the vans for the Formula One racing mechanics, so that they have a similar system, apparently. How true that is, I don't know. But anyway, I thought, okay, if I rip all that out, I'll have a standard empty van. That'll be fantastic. But how, when I've built my other little units, do I bolt them on the side? So of course, I went onto YouTube. There's millions of van conversions out there, loads of them. But none of them said how you bolt stuff to the side. They kept talking about lining and putting on lots of plywood and insulating. They talked about putting in lights and putting up the electrics and all that kind of malarkey. But how do you, let's see if we can get in the van a bit, what do you use? So this is a plea, help. How do I bolt my units to the van? I mean, presumably here you've got some metal, but how do what do you use? I couldn't find anything, and I searched and time was ticking, and in the end I thought, I can't sit for hours watching other people's YouTube channels to try and work out. All I need to do is to bolt stuff, so I don't know how you do it. You might say, but Richard, you've bolted this to the side of the van. It's true, but it just so happened there's a very sturdy piece of wood in this panel, but that's not the same everywhere. Otherwise I'd have done the same. So, do I have to drill into the metal, which I'm a bit concerned about, or the other idea was to build a frame. Let's shut this up. So the other idea was to build a frame inside the van that's sort of, again, not actually attached, well, maybe attached in a couple of places, and then my units are attached to that frame. Would that work? That's the question I am asking. I don't know how possible that is. You know, a wooden frame, a bit like what's already in here, that goes round, and then you attach all the other units that you've got to it. Let's go back and see how Julia is getting on before I have to move the van. So that's the thought. What do you think? Also, in watching these YouTube videos, sorry, I'm running at the moment. In watching these YouTube videos, kept coming across these people saying, oh, transit vans, they're open to being broken into. There's a hole punch that people do in the door and they can unlock it. And here is a special plate that you can put in order to prevent you from having it nicked. More expense. So it's all a bit much, really. I've done my piece. I'm hoping that some lovely person
is going to know what to do.
Is going to know what to do and can come forward and assist, because I haven't a bloody clue.
Me neither.
I've asked Joe and he's no use.
Yeah, give him another, 6 years and
Joe?
He might be able to help.
What do you reckon? Yeah. He ain't much help either.
Chocolate teapot down there.
Yes.
As helpful as.
So I better move the van before the lady comes back and does the click, although I said I'd do the click myself. It's all go, isn't it? This is how the life of the Vobes goes in between filming, or even while filming. Do you want to go back to the van, Joe? Yeah? Come on then, let's go back in the van. Come on. Come on.
You didn't get to go to the
Go back in the van.
No.
Come on then. I'll give him a hold. Shall I hold him?
Didn't want to cave and pick him up. That's the problem.
Come here. There we are, look. We'll go back in the van, repark the van. We can come back down to the park after. How about that? I think he thinks that's a good idea.
That sounds all right to us.
So, yeah, sorry, this has been a bit of a weird daily. However,
That's what you're going to get with one-shot wonders, though.
yeah, one-shot wonders, a little bit of madness. But how do you bolt stuff to the side of a van, for goodness sake? I thought it was going to be really easy. And when I looked at all these other van conversions, everybody goes for a luxury van. I don't want a luxury van. I just want a working van I can sleep in, but I want to have storage facilities for clothes, for utensils, for cameras, for tripods, and I want to be able to make a cup of tea and cook a meal.
Yeah.
I don't need
You don't want much.
I don't need carpet on the walls, I don't need wallpaper, I don't need fairy lights, I don't need all that nonsense. It's a working vehicle, but I might be staying in. Is that too much to ask? So please, hang on, Joe. How do you bolt stuff to the side of the flipping van? From Julia, Joe and I, somewhere in Lancing.
Joe, you can say goodbye.
Say arrivederci goodbye. Yeah.
Bye.
Wave at the camera, people.
Go on.
There we go. Till next time. Goodbye.